Let me get the match underway. Sorry, we are starting. Let me transition to that. And here we go. All right, can you see it, Vod? Are we good?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. Well, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are into game number 2. Serec can pick up the ball, so we're good. He's going to pass it on over to Zach Creatives. And again, it is KOBRA who is up by a goal in this series. They are in the white kits for this matchup. In the blue is going to be the Bloody Ballers. They need to win this match, essentially, to continue forward. There's a pass across the box. That one will bounce away. As now Sens feeds Kaiser. Shot! What a save. That was labeled for the bottom corner. Serec going to steal that one away and keep his team in it.
Massive saves there. Exactly what you mentioned, keeping their team in the competition. They need this win so that they can at least go into that game 3 and try to take the series, move on to that semifinals as well. But River, they have possession of the ball. Good pass on over to Sens. We saw how well KOBRA were effective with those shots and the passing plays that ended things off in the last game. So expect big things from that. And a good block there by Kaiser.
And you know, the interesting part about this too, Vod, since we're playing goal differential, we can't... Oh, there's a pass. Shot. No. It's going to be saved on the goal line. It looked like there was a bit of miscommunication from both teams there, as this is going to bounce into the box. For KOBRA, they can't just, you know, sit on their laurels. They can't just play defense here because there's going to be overtime, right? They have to score.
Exactly.
To win this game as Kaiser takes a big shot. Another beautiful save from Serec. Kaiser has had 3 good looks to start this game, and now he might even have a chance to play this ball. No, Ketchup is going to rotate back over to tediready. imDiggz with the challenge. Good play there from Ketchup, and now maybe moving down the pitch. There's another dodge of the slide, continuing his Ketchup down the sidelines out to Zach, but it is going to be headed away by Sens.
Great defensive effort there by Sens to get that aside. Zach Creatives was perfectly positioned and primed to get that shot and the goal that's necessary for KOBRA to at least be guaranteed a win if it stayed at that scoreline. But right now, Bloody Ballers on the blue side doing everything that they can to make sure they at least tie things up and force that game 3 scenario.
Oh, giveaway. Kaiser going to try to play it out to Sens, but the pass a little bit errant there. Serec able to take it away, and now on over to Shucks. Clears it down the pitch, right into imDiggz. Ketchup can't quite make the play. That was a good little defensive touch there from imDiggz to play it back into the keeper. As now River up the sideline. Here's imDiggz. Shucks going to challenge. Able to clear it to the top of the box. River on it, over to Kaiser now. Again, another decent look for Kaiser. Can't get a shot away. And it will be tediready downfield. Right into your living room here is Ketchup. Won't go away from my camera, but there we go. Ketchup now. Off the back wall. Nobody there. They just don't have anyone able to beat the defenders to these balls so far.
Sens has the steel noggin is what we're noticing here on that defensive end. A good pass forward. The Kaiser
off the post. Oh!
On the volley, but no. Off the crossbar it goes. Drop down and off the backboard again.
Oh my
Still can't
goodness.
score. What a save.
Remember that moment if Bloody Ballers ends up taking us to game 3 here, Vodible. That was a huge chance for Kaiser. Hits the crossbar twice. Just can't quite get it to go, as now, again, clear down to Sens. Out to Kaiser. Another opening. Good save from Serec. Has had to be big in this game. Now imDiggz. Ball across the box. Sens. Header back across. They score. Oh, no. What a play. It's KOBRA first on the board here in game 2.
Oh, baited out a little bit initially by the shot we see here on the replay. Sens with the centering header, and there it goes Kaiser with the back pass into the net, not a shot play. Those are the quick passes that you can use that just push the issue against your opponents that don't need to charge up. They were facing the other direction and kind of did a bit of a change-up on the other side. Now we see a potential for another goal right off the kickoff.
Oh, and they'll find it. That is such a dagger. It's going to be Sens who finds the back of the net, and now KOBRA with a 3-goal lead as imDiggz gets the assist, sends a beautiful shot back across the box. And yeah, a minute 52. They need 3 goals here to tie things up, Vodible, and there's no overtime now. I mean, unless they can get it back to 2-2, in a minute
True.
40, so I guess that's kind of the first goal. They got to find that. But they just, Bloody Ballers has not really had an opportunity to play too much on the offensive side. Here's Kaiser again, over to imDiggz. Can they make it 3-0 in this game? It's going to be imDiggz out to Kaiser. Good save from Serec. He's been sharp, but really you can't rely on your goaltender to win these matchups, Vod. You've got to find some offense, and we just haven't seen that from the Bloody Ballers.
It's been a tough spot there for the Bloody Ballers, doing everything that they can do to try and get on the board, but the defender can't get back in time. The goalkeeper having to go into the net there and could not make the save because they were overextended as they had that striker position. You saw Serec try to go for the slide tackle, no connection. The dive just a little bit too far from the touch that they needed. 3 goals now for KOBRA FC, pretty much guaranteeing their victory in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's 4 goals needed in the next minute, especially with how KOBRA has been playing on the attack. That seems like quite the task. As Zach back wall, nobody out there to make the play. And this looks to be a pretty clean victory here for the team in white as imDiggz takes a quick shot. Good save there from Serec. He's, again, been really sharp in net for the Bloody Ballers, but it just hasn't quite been enough. As we will see another shot. Oh, Kaiser with a redirect, almost snuck that in on the near post. Can Bloody Ballers get one for the road? Something to hang their hat on at the end of this tournament for them. As now it's going to be Shucks trying to find some kind of passing lane. Not going to happen. And that will do it for game number 2. KOBRA FC will move on to the semifinals.
Congrats to KOBRA FC on their victory after we did see a little bit of a shakeup here, but a last-second goal as well, getting the final victory. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the start of it, but we do see it go in at the last moment for that final touch. A boomer down from the other end of the field. My cat is wanting attention and knocking